Well, I was curious about whether or not this one had points, but it does. There they are right there. So I was hoping it wouldn't be an electronic ignition, and it's not. I knew it had a coil on there, so I figured it must have to be a point setup. But you know, sometimes I just like to see it before I know for sure. So I have to take the distributor out to get to one of the bolts that holds this electronic ignition in here. So I got to pop that out. And I think what I'm going to do is set it on top dead center, and at least when I take it out, I'll know which way it was pointing, if that makes any sense. I guess I probably forgot more about Volkswagen motors than I'll ever remember again, but as I recall, you line up this little notch in the flywheel with the center of the block. These two block halves come together and they split down the middle. You line that up with that, and then there's a mark inside the distributor right here, little notch, and the rotor button points to that gap, and when you got everything right there, it should be about top dead center. So that's where I'm going to pull this out at, but I just wanted to see it with my own eyeballs before I did that. Of course, it wouldn't be that hard to reline up as long as you don't get the distributor 180 degrees out around. If you do that, it'll be firing on the wrong plugs at the right time, or vice versa. Okay, there is all of that off of there, and this also shows why I would not be able to use this alternator bracket with a carbureted engine, because the manifold is actually part of the alternator bracket. And here's the bolt I was talking about that I have to get loose in order to get this off here. And I'm hoping when this comes off, I'll find out that a regular generator bracket will fit right back down to that same spot, and we'll all be happy with that, because otherwise I'm gonna be in a puzzle. But I'll loosen that up and we'll see if we can get it off. And I think I've got a 6-volt generator bracket back there. I can test fit on this one once I get it off. And then once we get that done, we'll know if that's going to work. Probably after that, I'll turn it over and check the compression on it, and then throw a manifold back on there. Well, I got to get some fire, so I need to put a coil on it. Put a manifold on it. Give it some gas, see if she'll run.